Hello, social media. I'm Steve Ludwig, aka Mr. Insurance. Today, I wanted to talk to you about why your current high risk SR22 agent might suck. Most ordinary car insurance agents, they don't get the SR22 insurance system. They just don't do it enough, guys. But the higher risk car insurance market, it's a very specialized one. If you're in the bad driver category and you're going to need a specialist. At this point, your old neighbor agent or a call center worker with a giant insurance company behind them probably doesn't have the training or the expertise to handle your situation. You need an agent who specializes in impaired risk SR22 car insurance clientele. Lots of them, they're great guys and gals, man. We hire them all the time from other captive agencies. There's a steep learning curve, and new agents require a lot of training and education before they're fully equipped to advise drivers in mandatory SR22s, DUIs, and DWI histories, reckless driving convictions, and other marks on these driving records. Look, you don't necessarily want your general family practitioner doing brain surgery, and you don't want your local insurance agent in your local strip mall handling your car insurance after you get a DUI or DWI or getting your license suspended. Most neighborhood insurance agents don't have the specialized knowledge it takes to look for all the best interests after a DUI or DWI. They aren't set up with the ALEER system, which allows us to file electronically with DMVs all over the country. They aren't familiar with all the different hoops that you need to jump through to get your suspended license reinstated or limit the damage from an out-of-town or out-of-state citation. At this point, your old neighbor agent or a call center worker with the giant insurance company probably doesn't have the training or expertise to handle your situation. You need an agent who specializes in that impaired risk SR22 car insurance clientele. So what are we going to look for in an SR22 insurance agent? First thing is common courtesy. You deserve an agent who doesn't talk down to you or treat you like a second-class client just because you made a mistake or two and got a DUI. Too many insurance carriers regard SR22 drivers as trash business. They don't want you, and they do their best to get your business off their desk and make you go away. With us, you're our bread and butter client. The second thing would be access to dozens of different car insurance carriers. So we can shop your application to make sure different carriers quote you and match you with the very best option. That means you're working with an independent insurance broker, not a captive agent who only has one option. We also advise that, you should have that agent licensed in a lot of states. Here's why that's important. If you're out of state when you got your DUI, your agent might not be able to help you quarantine that damage from the DUI to that particular state. For example, we may be able to get you an SR22 insurance non-owner policy in that state from a different company and prevent an incident from affecting your primary insurance coverage. If they aren't licensed in that state where you got your DUI, that option won't be available to them and is no longer on the table. And if they don't specialize in high risk auto insurance market, they might not even know what the hell they're talking about and definitely don't have a strategy to help you. The other thing is electronically connected to the DMVs. All of our agents at Select have access to the ALEER system. That's a data communications network that allows us to file SR22s, waiver packets, and other documents electronically directly with each state Department of Motor Vehicles. Now, why would that be important? Because when you got your license suspended because you got cited for a DUI, you weren't even convicted, but about 2/3 of the states can and do suspend your license as soon as you're even cited. You can't drive until the state acknowledges receipt of an SR22 filing from your insurance agent. Because we file directly with the state DMV via the ALEER system, we can frequently able to save days off of the process. That means you can get back on the road and get back to work that much sooner. Many times we're able to do it in less than 24 hours. So a path forward, most agents don't focus on the high risk market. They don't understand how to guide the SR22 drivers out there of the high risk auto system and get back to a normal status. For example, most will happily automatically renew your coverage every 6 months without shopping your application around to different carriers or even contacting you. But each carrier in the high risk market underwrites risk a lot differently. For example, some carriers drop rates substantially after a driver has a clean record. Sometimes it's after 6 months or even a year after a DUI conviction, it can almost be completely back to normal, especially if you have good credit, if you live in a good zip code or have other things going for you. Experienced high risk agents have the knowledge to work with you to get your license reinstated. We limit the damage to your primary insurance policy. If you resided out of state, we'll save you the money by using a non-owner policies as needed and help you shop around so that you aren't paying elevated high-risk insurance premiums any longer than necessary. Look, your old agent in the strip mall near your grocery store is probably a great guy or girl, but they don't focus specifically on the high-risk SR22 insurance market every day like we do. Or if they are captive to one agent or a carrier or another, they can't switch carriers to get you a better coverage or a lower rate, even if they wanted to. They're simply just not the best match for your car insurance business anymore. As they said in the great movie The Godfather, it's not personal, guys, it's just business. If you're under an SR22 insurance mandate, or if you've had some accidents, moving violations, or other problems, do yourself a favor and call a specialist like myself at 855-438-7353. That's also 855-GET-SELECT. Ask to speak with one of our agents that is licensed, trained, that can be able to help you. We look forward to helping you, and we'll talk to you soon.